and can... Snake, before you cross that door, the documents.
Right.
There has to be somewhere, maybe in key items or in... There were the documents.
I'll be right back.
We already read these, right?
Not the
project
report.
Oh, wait a minute.
The undergrad research record is the one about Emil and Halua, but we didn't read. But after that, we didn't read the other ones.
We read a lot of these, didn't we? We read this, just not the reports.
Snake. No, the thing is that they still show up as new because you didn't see them in this menu. They open up because of cutscene.
Project Gestalt Report 0923. As noted in the previous report, implementation of Gestalt mode can prevent the white chlorination syndrome we recently experienced. Transfer of bodily information to civilization repressed replicants is proceeding as planned, with the genes of the originals safely stored inside. Our role as surveillance androids to prepare for when the incurable bacterial disease eventually dies out is also underway. So far, this is proceeding without issue.
Observer 021, Model Popola.
Report 9182. This document discusses potential strategies for the relapse cases we have observed in recent years. The recent relapse, of course, refers to the catastrophic loss of sentience seen in certain gestalts. This syndrome has defied even our most pessimistic initial estimates and continues to trend upward with disturbing speed. With some relapsed gestalts beginning to attack replicants, there is an urgent need to take comprehensive action. We remain convinced that an unknown technological defect in the gestalt transforming process is responsible for the condition, but so far have been unable to confirm this theory. Research of this condition is now our top priority, and looks likely to continue for some time. Observer 022, codename Devola.
The reason why shades go berserk is because their gestalts relapsing.
Report 10432. Shorthand minutes of Case 23. Emergency Response Conference. Committee Special Meeting. Issue. Observed upward trend of relapses, noted and discussed. Issue. Acceleration of restoration schedule, approved. Report. Debate over using codename NieR for human restoration schedule. Report. Preparations to launch Vice decoding system for above. Report. Ordered collection of guidance and release for her Snake alongside Vice launch. So, basically, they're releasing NieR / My Replicant. Or...
No.
In the beginning.
Let me explain. Grimoire NieR was made so the separation of body and soul will commence.
Oh.
Redrum would like act as an observer. Grimoire Wise had the role of, once the white coronation syndrome virus would vanish away, it will bring the souls into the bodies back.
Oh.
The problem lies that the relapse of the gestalts was something that did not account. However, there was one gestalt that did not suffer this process, that by holding the entire project to him, it could manage to hold the relapse of other gestalts that are connected to him. You are a replicant, and your gestalt awaits in the next door. Shadow Lord is near.
Report 11242. We have determined that the rise of relapses was due to an unexpected spike in the sentience of replicants, as well as a genetic instability within the original gestalt. It seems the original's effect on bodies that have undergone the gestalt process was not anticipated in advance. Immediate action must be undertaken to identify the links between this trend and the original gestalt, along with its sister, the relapsed case known as Yona. The observer contact group is growing uneasy, so finding solution to the relapse issue should be considered a top priority. See other reports for more details. Observer 021, codename Popola.
The NieR in the prologue was given a choice. They could save their sister, if he would accept to be the primordial gestalt on which all the other gestalts will hold upon. Said gestalt grew tired of waiting and eventually attacked his own replicant in order to kidnap his sister. Tired of waiting until they would actually put her back together. In a way, you went an entire game slaying everything to save your sister, while the Shadow Lord did the very same thing, just in a different view.
In the end, you're your own worst enemy.
Pretty much.
Yay. Stupid
And the worst
morals.
case of all is that if you think about it, there is no good solution, because this all started because the replicants started to gain their own sentence, their own thoughts. While you are the Shadow Lord's replicant, you are still you as NieR. You are your own conscience, you are your own heart and soul. So how fair is for a replicant that just gained sentence to then be immediately placed back into a soul that no longer feels like it belongs to?
It's not fair because by gaining
They
sentience, they're essentially
have
humans. They have their own soul, their own will.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's also unfair for the gestalts because they didn't ask for this to happen. But at the same time, they cannot communicate with the replicants, nor the replicants to the gestalts. The androids were supposed to be watching over, but as you can see, because a certain Shadow Lord couldn't wait any longer, it provoked the replicant, and it created this entire quest.
That must be why
Popola tried their best to de-escalate the situation, but in the end, because of both NieRs being so stubborn, it all brought to the end. When you think about it, we didn't do this because this is part of the DLC in Automata for 10. But you can obtain the outfits of older NieR and younger NieR for A2 and 9S, and the description is fitting. These are the closest of the man who destroyed the world.
Because he couldn't wait to save his sister.
Yoko Taro, to create this story, he actually got inspired, and this is gonna be a kind of like a dark thing to say, but I'm gonna say it anyway. He was quote unquote inspired, not like he was like supporting it, but he got inspired to the stories NieR by 9/11, in the idea that even someone that the people who caused that probably had their own belief that what they were doing was right, even though it was a tragedy. So he decided to create a story about a hero where there's no right answer, because everybody is the hero of their own stories, but sometimes you do things that hurt others, but at the same time, you need to do them because that's what you think is right.
That still doesn't make them right, though.
It doesn't make them right, but that's what they believe.
Yes. But at the same time, when you think about it, they also had their own right to fight back against the Shadow Lord, because they were also fighting for their own right to existence.
I'm thinking Popola and Jovola should have managed this entire project a bit better.
Basically.
They let things get way out of control. But they didn't expect the sentience to even happen. And I guess for the disease to go out of control.
Yeah, Greg basically summed it up. This is all the flower's fault.
What, the teardrop?
No.
What?
It basically goes all the way.
Can we get an intermission for a moment? Please.
Oh.
Can you put a pause, please? Snake? Can you do a little intermission? Please.
Right, hold on.
So I may be like dropping on and off, I guess. Right in the freaking pivotal moment. Fucking course.
Well, I guess this explains why there's blood every time we kill one of these shades.
Die, puny human, die.
I don't know what else did you guys discuss while I was gone.
Uh, one of them was over a school board meeting video that's been going viral on Twitter with all sorts of ridiculous names that sound like someone took a page from The Simpsons. Like, they call out all these names. Eileen Dover, Wayne Kerr, what else? Phil McCracken, Don Kiddick, Ophelia McCalk, and Suck Muddick.
By that one, you probably figure it out.
Yeah, but I think he had pronounced it
Oh
Suk
shit! Oh
Muddick.
shit! You started playing again?
Yeah.
I didn't send you a message that I was back. Sorry.
Uh,
As you imagine, my mom decided to fuck the integrity of my friend's stream.
It's fine. You can't really do anything about that.
yeah. I just got some pizza, so.
Installing Final Fantasy 15 again.
The question is no fair. Why did the Gestalt version of me gets the cool angel wings? I want angel wings.
Because he also has no penis.
Those
True.
don't look like angel wings at all.
Okay, but he has like a cool magic cape. I want a cool magic cape.
Again,
Not gonna
he
lie.
has no penis.
Strike hard. Hold nothing back.
His crotch is entirely non-existent.
But yep, final boss.
Oh, wait, what? Oh. Ow.
How can a mere tool hope to stand against the shadow?
Oh, hey,
Lord?
Noir.
Don't
No time no
speak in
sin.
such a manner, fool. I am nothing
Jobless.
like you.
Hey, DC Douglas. Long time no see.
Oh, right.
He talks
Yeah,
like a
like-
douchebag.
Like Graham Noir was not like absent for a long time.
No.
Damn it, Greg.
Huh.
In here's just as big as a human. Like I said, next time we do reach, I really hope we don't have those connection issues at the start on mine, because it's not going to be very fun trying to destroy Scarab if I'm not stable.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
You'll just hear me swearing and being frustrated. Which, you know, not that hard to hear, but
Ow!
Strike.
damn.
Shit.
Yeah, I can unthink it. Thanks.
Mm-hmm.
I already forgot about it. But I don't have dick on the brain. Besides, tomorrow I get to see a new episode of Titty Dragons when it airs.
Alright, that's Grimard Noir down. Time to go for the big guy.
Come on, you fucking eunuch.
Also, tonight, according to the guide, you obtain the ability to change outfit if you had the DLC or not, or you unlock them later in the second run. So that may be more fun than having it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna restart almost the entire story again, might as well do it on style. But you
Maybe.
have to download the for your outfit first.
Vice, you alright?
They don't show in main cutscenes, I believe, so you're fine on that.
Breaking.
He's going through a tunnel.
He's on that dial-up internet, isn't he?
Ow. Shit.
So, how many forms does the Shadow Lord have?
So far, 2. One with Grimoire Noir, and this one with
Well, technically,
itself.
this is the first phase of him. Like
Yeah.
the Grimoire Noir technically counted as like a separate boss fight in the guide. But yeah, he has
That's
all the
why I'm
verses,
asking.
so watch out. I mean, he is you after all.
Only he uses multiple weapons.
Yeah, that's the difference between Replicant NieR and Gestalt NieR.
Yeah, he uses multiple
One,
weapons and he actually
one
uses
is not a
fucking
fucking
magic.
berserk weave.
Oh, damn!
Wah, wah. It looked like he locked on. What happened? Why didn't it aim down and hit him?
He blocked.
Oh, it looked like they just flew straight over his head.
No, he
Yeah,
blocked.
I saw the same.
Yeah.
He was in the blocking pose.
I guess he's no dummy.
Maybe when he blocks it like keeps you out of lock on.
Right, see there? He's blocking.
Yeah.
That's the pose that he made.
Finish him.
Stab him in the non-existent junk.
Wait.
Plot twist. Kaine's the replicant of his actual girlfriend.
No.
Brother.
Let me have my joke.
Yoda.
I could have said his overbearing mother if you wanted.
Please, just stop. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't need someone else's body.
This is not Replicant Jonah speaking.
There's another girl inside this body. I can hear her.
This is what I meant.
She won't stop crying. She says she wants to see her brother.
Yoda's been possessed?
This girl loves her brother too, just as much as I do. It's not right, you know? It's not right that she can't see him.
That's why I said there was no easy answer. He tried to connect it to Jonas, but the replicant, the Gestalt Jonah got to hear the replica Jonah feeling sad and realized, yeah, it is not right to take someone else's conscience that grow into the replicant.
Yes, it's me. Let's go home.
Only his mouth moved while he made all these gargling sounds.
She's gonna expose herself to sunlight and kill herself.
Yep.
I'm really sorry. I don't know what to. I'm so very sorry. No matter what. Just know that I love you.
So what, even if they get their bodies back, they're weak to sunlight? Wow.
The process is not fully completed because remember, where Grimoire Vice has to seal the deal.
And so there goes
Like-
our shade.
Possessor is gone.
Yeah, Shadow Lord NieR basically tried to force it rather than actually working.
Right.
Also, it's the proof that even if Wise would have fulfilled his purpose, it wouldn't have worked because there's another Jonah inside of that Jonah. It means that it's incompatible. The project Gestalt was doomed to failure no matter what.
Think I'm gonna sympathize with you?
This is.
I swore to protect my sister.
That's why I say no easy answer.
Someone puts them in danger.
There's
They
no,
stand aside or
I
be
mean,
cut down.
there's no villain.
Come on,
The
let's finish
the
this.
only villain that exists really is the god that created this whole mess to begin with.
Yeah. I think if that just calls back to the
Thank you,
opening.
Drakengard.
Yeah, that it just calls back to the opening monologue of NieR Automata. I often think about the god that blessed us with this cryptic puzzle and wonder if we'll get the chance to kill him. It's like,
And we did by literally killing the credits.
yeah.
But I
Then
don't
again,
think they meant those guys.
I don't think it exactly. It'd be fair to blame him. As this is all the result of.
No,
I can't
Snake.
think right now.
Snake, we definitely can't blame them. You didn't hear my story?
Oh, wait, from Drakengard, right?
No, not just from Drakengard, from the story of today. I said that I told that story of the world of Salt on purpose. What do you think white coronation syndrome is?
The actress that fell off the grotesquerie queen.
Oh, right.
The world of Salt is the virus.
Oh.
A virus created by a vile god, the giant that fell with the dragon.
No bother.
The actions of Drakengard led into NieR.
Please. You okay? Fine, just fine. Alright, no, I'm not.
Nice.
It seems some headstrong idiot has decided to push me beyond my limits.
He's gotta hop on the floor now.
I wish I had legs.
Sorry. Sorry.
Only joking. I hate cookbooks. Let's go. Out of the way. I have one final task to fulfill.
Yeah, now Vice gets the suicide.
Why, to stop him, of course.
So the shade version of Yona is gone.
But after that,
Yep,
it's up
that's
to
why
you.
Shadow Lord NieR is like, fuck everything, now everything needs to die.
See this battle to
Yeah.
its conclusion.
But Wise is gonna put an end to that.
You can't.
Shadow Lord has basically
Swore
gone
I'd
full
always fight
Eve,
by your
basically.
side.
Yeah.
You are an exceedingly stubborn lad. You know that, yes? Perhaps that's why I've so enjoyed our time together. But I fear this is where our journey ends.
No,
Vice!
you were.
Oh,
Bye,
and
bye,
remember
Liam
I
Bryan.
told you
We will
about
always
using my
remember
full
you.
name. Well, forget it. I've grown rather fond of Vice.
Aww.
Nice. I knew you'd come around.
Don't let it go to your head now.
Time to lost your powers. Time to fight the Shadow Lord one last time by just melee.
Oh no. Just
Prepare
man,
for
how
the-
will Snake the Mage
Oh, yeah,
survive?
Yeah, prepare for the bullet hell of all bullet hells.
Of Automata
You better-
wasn't the-
You better heal up, Sonny.
Oh shit! Oh no. That's not
Why are
good.
you? Yeah, why are you in the what?
I was trying to see if I could heal myself. There we
Oh
are.
no, you need to do it like that now because you don't have.
Yeah.
Starmac, how will Snake survive in a bullet hell without magic? That's his most used item type.
Yeah.
He's never fought with just melee
I kinda
before.
like like that little like touch, the detail is like Grimoire Vice
Hold on.
lost his power. That means like you can't access the book.
You
Shit.
can use your
Dodging
Snake.
weave.
By the way, you can use your melee to destroy those pellets that are in front of him.
Right.
I think you just need to like time it with your swing movements.
That may prove to be difficult. So...
Yeah, with the
When you're
fucking
using
heavy
a
ass
heavy,
weapon.
slow ass weapon.
Uh-huh.
Kill him with the iron pipe.
Snake, no.
Oh jeez, if only we had said that before.
Time to street or rage it. Again! You need to keep doing it. That's why I'm saying, welcome to the mother of all bullet hells. Again! Oh, the
Damn.
music.
Box.
It's gone full music box. Whoa. And like that, it's over.
We killed him with
And-
a fucking iron pipe.
And it all
Ending
comes
a-
full circle.
If you cut his head off with an iron pipe, there's questions to be asked.
Oh good, it actually shows in the button this time.
Or?
Where did I get this pipe? Ending A, achieved. A world in flux.
So how are you holding that on your back when there's clearly no magnet or whatever? Cloud doesn't have one either.
Video games.
You're a replicant. There's a magnet built into your spine.
Yeah.
Oh God, no. Oh please, the girl is fine.
How are you still alive?
Nah, he's a ghost.
Vice? Where are you? Are you okay?
I am as well as can be.
Greg said, like Shadow Lord, Vibe, you betray me!
Doubtless my voice will be the next to go, so listen closely. Your sister is safe. Do not mourn her, and do not give up hope. Instead, you must call her back to you.
How?
Use your memories. Recall the times you spent with her.
All those times she spent in bed.
You live still, and that your lives have meaning.
I don't know.
Typical. But take heart. I know you can do it.
Basically, Snake, it's gonna ask you to do one thing. What's the most important person for Yona?
Cookies.
Put your
What's
name.
my favorite book? That's my magic storybook. What's my favorite place? Home with you. What's my favorite flower? The lunar tear, of course.
Right.
Okay, one more question. Who do I love more than anyone?
Than anyone. And please don't put NieR.
Would have been funny to put Papa near.
Is that
I think if you put it wrong, it just immediately sends you to a game over and you have to do the boss fight again.
That's
It's like
amazing.
Yokotaro saying, wow, you're stupid.
is this my body?
Yes, it's yours and yours alone.
I mean, even then, the replicants still grow up in age.
Bigger than
Yep.
before. Like you've grown up.
Yeah. I guess you haven't seen me for a while.
Have I been asleep this whole time?
The argument is still up if they can reproduce though. The lore never states, so we can assume no, but at the same time maybe, because technically they did have a mom, but maybe the mom was just a replicant of the Gestalt mom, so we can never know, I guess.
You and your sister, you have a good life, okay?
Where are you gonna go?
Guess I'll...
You could stay with us, you know.
In your hooker clothes.
Thanks, but I'll pass. You know
She
how
has
it
her
is.
reasons.
I got my own shit to take care of.
What do you mean?
Personal shit, alright? Anyway, take it easy, yeah?
Just hold it until the end.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
it's beautiful. For the longest time, I heard someone telling me how they wanted to see the light. And now, they can finally see it.
Bittersweet.
I mean, pretty much.
It's like we saved our sister, but at what cost?
Not the waifu. Anything
I don't
about the
even know
waifu.
if I
Take
can
Emil
even
again.
call this a bittersweet or even a happy ending, knowing what all comes next.
Well, yeah, that's why I say bittersweet, but more on the bitter side.
Yeah. But well, if you wanna think it in a, this is supposed to be a flashback, by the way. If you think about it, sure,
Thank you.
we may
I
have
love
doomed
it.
humanity, but that doesn't mean that replicants have to live in a way that is just like, oh, they're not gonna die tomorrow. They
It's
may
so
not
sunny today.
not gonna die in a month. Think about it. We know replicants are gone by Automata's time, but that is what, 1,000, 2,000 years into the future.
To the future, yeah.
The
It turns out they
exact date
actually
is
all
not
died that
told in
day.
the exact date is not exactly stated. Also, yes, this is the afterlife. They are together in the afterlife.
And you see, he still doesn't have a solid body.
And what I was going to say, that the closest date there is that at least 1,000 or 1,500 years is when the last replicant stops functioning. So,
They're like,
if anything, we can at least ensure that NieR, Jonah, Kaine, and everybody else we met, and they're still alive, managed to at least have at least one more generation of life, versus a project that was going to clash, and both sides are just gonna get fucked up regardless.
Basically, the idea is that, okay, this world's fucked, but may as well enjoy it while you can.
Exactly.
I don't like thinking about it like that.
It is a kind of depressing, but it's kind of like why we were arguing with Kylie like in Automata, because we also thought the same. Because yeah, Kylie, remember, she was upset because she knew the truth of it.
Yeah,
So yeah, the humans are gone, but by then, androids are the living species, and they have the right to live, just like replicants have the right.
Yeah.
To live. Yes, it is sad and it's terrible and it's still a fucking shame. But hey, any shard of light in the world, especially when filled with darkness, is at least appreciated.
Yeah.
I mean, and by that time, humanity. It's like this game has, like, after playing Automata, I can't even call this game I can't even say that the future is bright, that it's not even bittersweet, knowing knowing what the events that happen in between Automata and Replicant. But in Automata, it's different.
I mean, yeah, it's very far away, and as Nick is telling me, the last Gestalt dies in 4198, but that's the Gestalt. The last Replicant, I think, dies even a little bit further than that. So they still have a long way to go.
Mm-hmm.
If anything,
See Kyle McCarley.
yeah, and most importantly, is like it's not like they're gonna suffer. We are not gonna live 1,000 years either.
Right.
So by anything, there's nothing in the lore that states that NieR or Jonah or anyone die horribly, which means that by anything they at least got to live a full, plentiful life.
Yeah, that's good that they did, but
I mean, obviously it's not a happy ending. I'm trying to just find the light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
This game, especially versus Automata, is a more depressing game.
mm-hmm.
I did warn you. I did warn
Yeah.
you all. So I'm just trying to find the happiness of it out. Especially once we see more on the other paths, we're gonna see a lot more sorrow, but we are going to get one extra light at the very end.
I mean, it was. I mean, imagine
if everything. Hell no, but it will be something.
Imagine if it was different. If I was a character in there, I'd probably be happy. But knowing everything that happens in the future, that humanity is basically doomed because of Popola and Devola failing to keep their project under control, and stuff that.
But that's the thing. It's also not Devola's and Popola's fault.
Yeah, it's just only two individual models.
Yeah.
It's their fault, but not the other model's fault.
Yeah, but it's not their fault either. But that's the saddest thing of all. Again, not even then could have expected the replicants to gain sentence. That was a glitch in the system.
Yeah.
There was no way to change it. If they have still kept their work, all would have happened is that the Gestalts and replicants would have merged together, and literally you would have a bunch of people having two multiple lives at once. Imagine having like dual personality disorder, but the entire Earth.
Yeah, basically, if anything, we just prevented it from becoming worse.
Shitload of moon knights.
Man,
Let's go.
Man, why the hell does everything have to be so complicated and complex?
Well, that's why NieR Replicant is so even back in the PS3 days, even despite being a very niche game, most people could tell you two things about NieR. One, the music is amazing, and secondly, that its story is incredibly thoughtful and very deep and very complicated, in the sense of like it's a really moral dilemma.
Yeah,
and now you guys can see why.
Yeah, I think that's why I appreciate the NieR series more than Drakengard. Because
Yeah,
this one feels...
Yeah, sorry, Adrian, go on.
I was just going to say, because NieR feels like not everything is black and white. There's this big moral gray area.
Yeah.
You know,
meanwhile, Drakengard is very clear on you are worse and you deserve to die, and nothing you do, and actually playing more, you are just proving my point right that you're gonna die.
Yeah.
That everything is shit. Remember, this came from ending E of Drakengard, which you only get if you get all the weapons and you level them up to max, which is a very tedious process, even more than the original NieR. And what do you get? Your character dies, everything gets fucked. Thanks for playing. Thanks for wasting 1,000 years of playtime slaying everything in your path. Meanwhile, at least this, with this, you have some brightness. And this is what I said back in the day, that Automata is probably the happiest Yoko Taro game, because when you think about it, its ending is probably the happiest.
I mean, the cycle of violence finally ends, and there's not any more violence in the world, basically.
Yeah,
but a lot of androids died.
Yeah, but it's relatively happy because it's like, the main characters survive, but like you have to think like the ramifications that happen after.
I mean, whoever created the androids, basically
actually there is lore.
Whoever whoever made the androids, it's basically their fault for contributing to the cycle of violence. but
Actually, you can blame 9S.
Well, specifically, you could blame number 9.
Or
Yeah.
I guess
original model
basically,
was the plan.
Yorha basically kept perpetuating the
blame
cycle
Yorha.
over and over and over again.
Yeah. Just to proceed their evolution of creating better androids.
Just-
That's why the Yorha models were made out of machine cores to just as a way to saying, okay, are not gonna feel that bad that they die.
Yeah.
It's
terrible. But remember, Snake, it's like Adri said with the first man. I wonder if we can fight the god that made us and how we can kill them. At the end of Automata, we literally kill the credits, the creators of the game, the gods, and in doing so, we literally fought with the help of other people's save files to generate a happy ending.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a very thought-provoking thing. But yeah, here's the thing. We unlock. First of all, we get Route B, which basically is the same game, but now we're gonna sort of see it from Kaine's perspective. We're not gonna play as Kaine, but we're gonna hear and see some stuff that only Kaine can see. And we unlock the mother's diary. This is the diary from the mother of NieR and Jonah, and it's gonna be in the house at the beginning of the game. That will gain us access to what originally was DLC for the PS3 version, but now it's obligatory, necessary stuff to do, which is, if I can find the name of it, it's called the Recycled Vessels. It's a bunch of challenges that you must complete to obtain the last 3 weapons.
Nice.
I'm still here.
Yep.
I mean, I couldn't get a word in edgewise through that whole thing, so.
But yeah, I imagine that is a very heavy
this
right now.
This is extremely complex and very, very heavy.
Mm-hmm.
And
I did warn you.
I love this shit.
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna have a word at stream tonight.
Meanwhile, why the hell were the credits completely organized by alphabetical order by everyone's first names?
Because it made it easy for me to count how many of each name there were. There were like 7 names that were used that had more than one person have the same first name.
For some reason, they felt like it, I guess.
I guess.
I listed off 4, but I forgot a 5th.
But yeah, I imagine that you may want to rest now, Snake.
Yeah,
next Sunday we can start.
Yay, it's my birthday.
Whenever something gets very complex, I feel like it's too big for me. But then again,
oh man, you're gonna hate Persona 5.
But then again, nothing is simple, I guess.
Yeah, and to be honest, Route B is gonna be a little bit more heavy.
Be it people, relationships, history. Shit.
Mm-hmm. And as I said, Route B is just gonna be even heavier.
All I can say is, "Who boy."
Mm-hmm.
I think my brain needs a vacation until next Sunday.
Until this Sunday.
But anyways, see you on Sunday for the beginning of Route B.
Yeah.
Have a good night.
Hopefully, work
Till
doesn't
the next chapter.